When it comes to metal detectors, most of us just flip the switch on and start swinging. But what goes into making these machines? What's on the inside? How's it put together? What makes it go beep, beep, beep over the gold?
We do all of our own cutting, stamping, everything is done here.
That's really cool because, you know, then you buy something that's white, it's American made all the way.
It truly is. And then, you know, when we get through stamping, you know, here's a top cover for one of our units. And of course, you know, we have the bottom, the battery compartment, everything. We do vacuum forming plastic here as well. We have local companies do things that we don't do in-house, for example, injection molding and so forth. You know, if we don't make it here in the plant itself, we try to get local companies to do other work for us. So.
Yeah, and, you know, you think, and you look at this, and you think, well, this is just, you know, a piece of metal as part of the machine, but you guys had to figure out that these holes all went here, and that this was going to be here, and this is going to be like that, and this is going to fit in there, and so that's all the
all the mechanical engineering and stuff. Yeah.
Put it all together to make it all come out into a finished product.
That's right. Yeah. Well, this is the next step is assembly board manufacturing. We buy, of course, all of our components, but we build the boards in-house here as well. We're currently using surface mount technology. We have some older machines on through-hole technology that are hand-built, but most of our machines now are surface mount with we use gold-plated circuit boards, and we have automated machines for placing the components and then soldering everything down. We have a two-stage pick-and-place machine that we run the boards through. Components come in on reels, and the machine is basically a robot. It picks the parts out of the reels, places them on the board, and once a board is completely populated, we then come over and run it through an oven unit, and it produces a final board with all the parts soldered down. And of course, if there are any additional parts that need to be hand soldered, we do that at a separate station.
So what are these boards for right here that are coming off?
These actually are for vision.
Vision?
Yes. This area is where we do final board assembly and board testing. So when we get through in this room, the board should be completely assembled, tested, and ready to be put in the box. And any additional wiring for knobs or batteries or whatever is added at final assembly upstairs. So Debbie is doing a test on the processor board. This is also for vision. It's different from the board we saw coming out of the machine because this board is the one that goes into the pod itself where the display is. This is also surface mount. It has a very high-powered microprocessor on board. We also have the radio module for communicating with the wireless headphones.
And you see her, she's got the actual board right here, and she's pushing the button, and she's looking at it. And
oh yeah, doing all the calibrations.
After checking out the guts of a metal detector, we went over to check out the spearhead of a metal detector, the coil.
In cases of, say, someone hunting for small nuggets, they're probably going to want a small coil for that, and so we'll make very small windings to go in there. And somebody that's, say, cache hunting, so this is a coil for one of our small 4x6 shooter double Ds. There'll be two of these. Someone that's cache hunting or looking for deep relics or something, they want a large coil, and we'll wind large coils for that. We have a whole wall of coils over here that have been wound and ready to use. And so we have a number of DFX coils. The white coils are for our pulse induction machines. We have We have, of course, the double D coils, the small one, and then down below are the larger ones.
Metal detectors have come a long ways over the years. I can tell you that from experience. They can go deeper nowadays, find smaller targets, more reliable. But with electronics, they're making new innovations all the time. I'm excited to see what the next metal detector is going to be coming out the chute. Those old timers gotta be turning over in their graves, wishing they had one of these modern day gold finding machines.
Thanks for the tour, Carl.
It's a pleasure, Tom.
Yeah, I highly recommend if somebody's out here running around Sweet Home area here in Oregon to swing by and take a look at the museum and check out the detectors.
Absolutely.